of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And the teams we're seeing tonight, Smitty, they have very deep rotations.
They do. The teams that can go about 10 deep, it does keep your locker room happy. The added benefit is it keeps you fresh at the end of the season.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, the post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Reggie Jackson out there at Bledsoe. And it's George in at the 3. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Zubac. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Powell. Inside, Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got the first points up on the board for Dallas. Here's George. And George with this stuff.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Batum against Hardaway. Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
Here's Doncic. Paul George making his last shot. Hardaway passes to Doncic. He takes it in, and Doncic throws it down.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Now here's Batum. Pass to Jackson. Zubac trying to break loose. The Clippers rebound. Second chance shot. No good. Shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Some nice passing here by Dallas. A wide open look here for Porzingis. And it's Dallas with another.
Such assertiveness. This is why Porzingis is a go-to option on offense. Never afraid to take a big shot.
Now here's Zubac. Bledsoe right side. Outside for George. George double teamed. And there's the pass to Zubac. Porzingis with the steal. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
In Europe, Doncic spent a lot of time as a primary ball handler. You You see the craftiness there in terms of drawing fouls. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
And the first one drops. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
All free throws good from Doncic.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
Left side, George. And George with the stuff.
How about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against George. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Good. The assist goes to Doncic.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide-open man.
Passes to Zubac. George looking over the floor. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the middle, here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
No good from Bledsoe. Here's Dallas. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Finney-Smith. Doncic with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And Doncic gets it to go.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
We'll go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Justice Winslow comes in for Nicholas Batum. Mann's checked in for George. And it's Luke Kennard in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Reggie Bullock comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Brown, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. 1:31 left in the first quarter. And they pick up 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Brown against Kennard. Outside Jackson. There's the drive. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Brunson kicks to Porzingis. Back to Brunson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Jackson misses. Dallas leading by 7. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Brunson. And too long on the shot. The Clippers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Kennard finds Jackson. Pass to Ibaka. Shoots over Brunson. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
On the floor for Dallas, and the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. On out there with Ntilikina, and it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they're having a lot of success from mid-range in the first half. Always nice to have that jumper to fall back on.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Clippers trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's Winslow. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ntilikina looking it over. And here's Porzingis. Drills the baseline jumper. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
A sensational shooter. Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Winslow dishes to Ibaka. Kennard against Brown. Kennard with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Extremely fluid on the offensive end. Kennard can score in just about any situation.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game.
All right, men, get on your feet, make some noise for T-shirt time. Your Clippers Spirit. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Justice Winslow. George is checked in for Luke Kennard. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Maxi Kleber. Hardaway's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Doncic is subbed in for Sterling Brown.
With Zubac on the floor, you know what you'll get. Gives great effort when he's engaged.
Also, the plus is, GA, he does a good job of rim running. He also dives well off pick and rolls, and combined with his offensive rebounding, gives you some size in the middle.
Here's Ntilikina. No points in the game yet for him. Now the pass to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots. Is keeping it alive. A fresh 14.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. From 12 feet out. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Mann. To the paint. Outside for George. Bledsoe outside. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked in for the Mavericks. Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic outside. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Hardaway against Zubac. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the Clippers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And the Clippers miss again. Mavericks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Brunson the pass to Doncic. They could use a bucket. And he lays it up and in. Doncic has got 8.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's George. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Batum against Doncic. Got it. Good job in the low post. 10 points for him.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Clippers trail by 6. It's George on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
And the length that Batum provides on the wing, Smitty, great for both sides of the ball.
It makes switching on picks so much easier, GA. Nicholas Batum has been a solid defender his whole career, in large part due to that unbelievable wingspan.
The first free throw is good.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing. And his defense, always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there. Kind of a glue guy.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Luke Kennard comes in for Mann. And it's Jackson in for Eric Bledsoe. Both free throws good from Batum. Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic feeling it out. And he makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Jackson against Doncic. Now, here's George. Defense is right there.
And the 7-3 reach of Porzingis being put to great use there.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And the Clippers making a change here. Winslow's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Brown's checked in. Brown against George. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. And the dunk by Winslow.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
19 seconds left in the first half. Brunson against Ibaka. Brunson, no good. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. George, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight he's really turned it around. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
The road could be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. All of that. No. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was going up the second half plan. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Jackson is out there at Bledsoe. And it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Finney Smith. Shot clock at 6. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And it's Doncic missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Jackson passes to Zubac. Outside, George. The dish to Jackson. Over Hardaway. And that one comes up a bit short. Mavericks leading by 4. Now Doncic, rebounded by Jackson.
Reggie Jackson can still provide scoring. Maybe not at the 19 points per game level he once did, but he can still make an impact.
Now here's Jackson. Offline with his 3. A 3 from Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Reggie Jackson, Steve, as you said, not the big scorer he once was.
He's got a reduced role, Kevin, on this team right now, but he can still get you a bucket when needed. Credit to Reggie Jackson for staying ready at all times.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Stolen by Jackson. Jumps up. A shot by Batum, no good.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. That free throw good from Porzingis.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mann's checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, here is George. He's got 8.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Doncic outside. Outside, Porzingis. Dallas again missing.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
And here's George for 3. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Mavericks. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Powell kicks to Hardaway. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Great D that time from Powell.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Out to Hardaway. Pass to Ntilikina. Free throw line jump shot. And that one hits back iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
George, no good. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Got a piece of it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low, there's Winslow. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one.
Attacking that painted area. Winslow relentless in there.
And the Mavericks call time here. Fans, and honestly, sometimes even us broadcasters especially can overlook defense, Steve, especially when it comes to guards.
It's hard to spot great defensive guards, but Eric Bledsoe, Kevin, is certainly one of those guys. Very strong on the ball. He's been a first-team all-defensive member. Remember, back in 2019-20 season, Bledsoe was a key part of the Bucks' D, which was first in the league in team defensive rating.
Some changes. Serge Ibaka has checked in for George, and it's Luke Kennard in for Reggie Jackson. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock comes in for Hardaway. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Powell. Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Ibaka looking for an opening for the tie, and it's blocked, and he gets it back. Bledsoe finds Winslow. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. The Mavericks leading, and here we go. Bullock passes to Brunson. Lets the 3 fly. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Winslow's shot is off. Dallas shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. They get it back. Powell kicks to Brunson. To the inside. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Bledsoe. Here's Ibaka, and he finishes nicely on the way. Ibaka's got his first 2 points.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Here's Brunson. Good on the shot. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Brunson against Bledsoe. The tray. There's Winslow. Lays it up off the glass. Winslow's got 4 this quarter.
A fantastic rebounder. I like how Winslow uses his athleticism to grab boards.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 2. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Come on, fans.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Mavericks, The big man on the floor for them, Porzingis and Kleber. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Now here's Winslow over Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. They retain possession. Here's Bledsoe. And it's good off the back rim and in. Bledsoe's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. The pass to Porzingis. Here's Kleber. Pass to Brunson. And here is Brown. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Kleber slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Bledsoe dishes to Batum. Kennard on the wing. Over Brown. Kennard's shot is off.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Brunson finds Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. Passes it to Brunson. Floats one. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Porzingis with the steal. Brunson against Batum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stands for the Mavericks.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hawking. The way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
That one falls for Brunson. So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Paul George comes in for Justice Winslow, and it's Jackson in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Sterling Brown. And Hardaway is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Good on both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to George. It's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 10 points for Paul George.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Now here's Jackson. And George now top of the key. George double teamed. Jackson has the open look. The offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Mavericks with some changes. Mike Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Mavericks leading by 5. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Porzingis. Over Jackson. That one a little long. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Powell against Kennard. And that one is good from Zubac.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Here's Powell. Out to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Down low. 5 on the clock. 2 points. That one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
And the Clippers call time here.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Present our New Balance player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Doncic. Paul George making his last shot. Over Jackson. And it's Doncic missing. Clippers trail by 3. Here's George. George missing again. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And in the paint, Porzingis doesn't give the defense any opportunity there. He just stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Shooting the ball. Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
Free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Kennard. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Doncic against George. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Outside, George. Here's Batum. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Dallas. Bledsoe for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic outside. so it's Dallas winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Here with Luka. You got the W, so what did you think about your performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win, and we got to keep going like that.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.